I pray all the time, Lord, if there's somebody on this planet right now suffering an abusive, mental, physical, Lord, touch the soul, let it be found out, let it be known, let it be seen upon. Not worry about, Lord, if somebody out there buying a replica doll, let that shine through. I'm more worried about a child getting mistreated, not eating today. Well, hey guys, it's Nikki here, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see above here, it says this is my household with my rules. And we're going to get into this topic. But first, this is my Adele sculpt by Ping Lao. And this sculpt I named Aubrey. So yeah, I am doing a voiceover. I did talk throughout this video, but it was all just going so closely together. I just decided to say, okay, I'm just going to do a voiceover. But within 2 minutes, you're going to see me hold up an outfit that Aubrey is going to wear. It has hot air balloons on it. It's so cute. I'm also going to show an outfit that I bought Cairo Carter, my Make Awake sculpt by Adri Soetti that I got for $2, and it's so cute, guys. So if you are watching the video, stay tuned to see that. But yeah, it's a really good steal. I'm going back to Walmart to see if they got any more. But yeah, Aubrey is going to get changed to a cute little modern moments Gerber outfit. So I thought that it was best for me to do a part two of the video that I made last week because there is so much controversy within this topic that you really just can't do it justice with one. And I feel like it needed a ending to what I started for my personal perspective of what I will be doing going forward and my journey through this hobby and interacting with people in general. And so when I say this is my household, it's not a reference to anything trying to be drama related, but showing a sign of dominance. And what I mean by that is just being very assertive in what I feel in my heart to be right when it comes to people's choices and what they decide to do with their choice. And for me, and if you do not know what I'm talking about, if this is your first time seeing a video about the Dolly World, I'm so sorry. This is not the video to start with. If you are looking for reborn dolls, yes, this is a reborn doll, but this is not the video where I just really delve into just how cute she is and why I love her so much. This is just not the video for you. This is the video um, for someone who knows about all the drama that is going on lately within the dog community and how it's really separating a lot of people because either you're going to agree with it or you don't. And I really hate that because at first, right, I felt like, I buy authentic dolls. So it really didn't affect me or how my stance was on what I buy in my home personally. It's my choice. But I don't mind it if someone else buys a replica doll because you know what? That's not my money. So I'm not going to harp too much on that. That's just how I feel. What made me make a video about it is because how they were going about making people feel about how they spent their own money. And so that's why I'm saying this is my household. Nobody is going to dictate how I spend my money in this house who doesn't pay any bills. The only people that are before me in my household is God first and foremost, and my lovely, adoring man. Okay, so that is the only two people that has a say about what goes on in my household. So there's no way that I'm going to let somebody persuade me or tell me that I can buy this certain thing, but I can't buy that certain thing. So that really prompted me to end a account that I had with reborns.com. And if you are, familiar with Reborns, Dave is the head of that platform over there on that site. And so, just by the statements he wrote, not from hearing it from anybody, not just going blindly. By the statements he wrote made me decide that that is not a place where I want to do business. I had a buyer's account. Now I like reborns.com, and notice I don't say that in past tense because that's still a present tense thing, because I really enjoyed this site, because it was just a really great way to go and look at a lot of dolls and have some security that you could purchase a doll, know some artists there that you were familiar with. It just was a great idea to link a lot of artists together so you can go and buy, because I am a buyer, not a seller. Um, but based off the statements that he was providing, once all of this stuff started hitting the fan, when I felt like, this is getting a little too far, made me decide that I wanted to end that account. And at that time, I didn't know that you had to personally email this guy to end your account. And I thought that was a little too controlling. Honestly, I just felt like you should be able to hit a button right and you and delete your account. But no, you had to email the guy and decide if you want to leave the platform. So I did. I presented why I wanted to leave. I didn't have to do that, but I just felt like I wanted to express why I felt like it was important for me to take a stance, and why I did not see things totally black and white as he did. And I stated that. And so he did get back with me pretty quickly, and he asked me to reconsider, or basically see his side of things before I decided to delete my account. And he again really reiterated why I didn't want to be associated with his site. Basically, I emailed him again and stated that, in his own words, I quoted and put in parentheses what he stated to me. This is, why it further, made me feel very confident in why I did not want to stay on that site. Um, it's not black and white. We have emotions and feelings behind this hobby. So to just go in blind, and I honestly feel like he is going in blind. He is taking sides based off of listening to other people and not honestly seeing the effects of what is going on. And he's rolling with it, because the reason why I say this, his response was so not factual and based and set in stone and step by step procedural. It was all just very evasive and general information. So that let me know that it wasn't um, everything that he was portraying or thinking it was supposed to portray, if that makes sense. But because he was so dead fast on making this decision to stay, join with an alliance. I'm not going to say the group's name, but there is an alliance that wants you to join up with them if you are only solely going to buy authentic. Um, so this guy has made so many different statements and taken them down since the last time I posted a video till now. And I'm not going to show screenshots, but just two, because I'm not trying to make you understand why I don't want to uh deal with reborns.com anymore. That's for you to make your decision and go and do your research. I'm just stating to you, why I decided not to. But these two screenshots that I will put above now, you can pause the video to read if you want to. But the main part that I would like to highlight is very different from what he has on there even today. I went on today, which today is a Wednesday. I don't know when I will upload this video, but It's very different, but really speaking the same thing. He kept writing a different statement. They're all saying the exact same thing, but different words. So that lets me know that he's not proofreading or really um, looking at what he's putting out there to the masses, but then he's hearing that, oh, that sounds terrible, so he takes it down and tries to restart it, but it all says the same thing. He just takes certain words out and to manipulate the words again. But this one statement stood very clear to me was, now somebody else caught this before I seen it, showed it to me, and I went on there to verify. Yeah, he said it, um, and the reason why I said I verified myself because these are my reasons why I do it, and I don't want you to be swayed by my reasons. You need to do the things that you want to do for your own reasons. But he did say that he's grouping up with this alliance, and in order to sell on this site, you must prove your um, alliance on and off of this platform. So that's saying to me, if you decide to sell on our site, that means if you're off the site, that means you have to prove that you're only selling authentic. Now, that may not sound bad to you guys. That's not, looking at it fully. If you're just like, I'm buying authentic anyway, because that was my approach. I'm already buying authentic. I'm not fully looking into it. But I'm going to tell you why that's a snowball effect. Because I need you to prove your alliance by not going off and buying replica even off this site. That is a strong word because that to me is like you need to prove your allegiance to us. And that is a strong word to use. And that is a slow burn that only gets worse over time. I've seen wars start for less. And right now it seems all innocent. And I'm gonna tell you why it seems innocent at first. Because if you on the side where, I'm not creating waves, I'm not buying these things, but I'm understanding why people are. But it's their money, so it doesn't affect me. But I'm gonna tell you why it's wrong. Because again, the sculptor is not going after the right person. If they have seen a problem, go to the manufacturer and deal with it. But alienating, ostracizing, outing people that are buying replicas is simply a witch hunt, trying to make a mass group of people out other people creates issues. And we all know this is an emotional hobby. We either do it for the art, interacting, whatever your issue um, is with either side. When we first started the hobby, was the same common goal was the doll. And then the emotions come. So another big companies seeing that this was a hot commodity, it was a really great marketing tool, and they jumped on it. They found a loophole and jumped on it. So instead of going and fixing that problem or even trying to find out how you can fix it, many sculptors thought the way to fix it is to start badgering the consumer into bending their way, thinking their way. And if you don't think my way, then you're not a part of this. You're not a part of me. You don't care about my work. So I don't care. Well, guess what? You really don't, because it's about the money not getting put in your pocket. You're not really caring about the person because were you close before this happened? Why are you getting so mad at somebody that you're not even really close to? You're just getting their money. It's still a business transaction at the end of the day. Make it make sense. It's business. So you want people to keep coming to your business, right? That's the goal, to keep consumers and keep loyal consumers, which means loyal and keep coming back, bring other people with them, spread your name in a good light. Not like this, not like this. It doesn't make sense to create so much drama with the people that are lining your pockets, and you're using all this energy and space to go after the consumer when you not going after the manufacturing companies who are continuing to make money through this process. There was a singer who just recently won a huge lawsuit because she went after LOL dolls for making dolls in the likeness of a female singing group that she created. Not because they had the same name, but they, had initials just like her group. And they had like similar clothes, makeup style, hairstyles similar to her group. So she sued them for the likeness. I didn't even know this was going on, but I did know that those dolls, the LOL dolls, are very popular. I know a lot of girls who are very fascinated with those dolls. And so I didn't know that this was a thing until the lawsuit. She won her lawsuit, and she said it took 4 years. She started this in 2020. So just imagine all those dolls being sold in that time, and she sat patiently waiting. And when she got her just desserts, it came in big time. And she didn't go after the consumer and say, if you buy that doll, don't listen to my music and don't listen to my friends' music because they feel the same way. If you would stab them in the back, you'll stab me in the back. And if I see a platform with these dolls with your child, I'm going to tell other people to look out for you. Don't buy my concert tickets. No, she went after the people that did it and won huge. So I'm still not understanding how the consumer is taking the fall for something that a big company found a loophole for. And the reason why I say that it's getting too big and controlling, because a lot of people like me started being very, um, because I was on the side of I buy authentic, so I'm not. Okay, yeah, this is going on, but I buy authentic, so I don't understand why this has anything to do with me. Because again, I'm not referencing to, oh, you better buy authentic and you better buy authentic because I buy authentic. No, I'm referencing that that's just what I buy. That's my preference. If you want to buy this, that's fine. I'm not going to stop watching you. I'm not going to stop talking to you, alienating you. I did not know it was getting that bitter. I did not know it was getting that crazy. Sorry. I never thought on my channel I would be talking about controversial topics. I always thought it'd be just fun little things with my dolls and outfits and themes and things like that. And I wanted to stay that way. But I feel like I need to say that I am okay with people deciding to do what they want to do at the end of the day, because like I say, you have to find your own peace and happiness within your realm. We have so much going on out here in this world today, and fighting over a doll, inanimate object, is beyond ludicrous to me, because I know them some little kids that are fighting for their life right now today. And I pray all the time, Lord, if there's somebody on this planet right now suffering an abusive, mental, physical, Lord, touch the soul. Let it be found out. Let it be known. Let it be seen upon. Not worry about, Lord, if somebody out there buying a replica doll, let that shine through. I'm more worried about a child getting mistreated, not eating today, not being scared to go home today. That's what I'm worried about. Not this craziness right here. This is very, very childish. Because I see people that hasn't been through anything fighting about something like this. Not some our age group fighting about things that we done seen way, way more in our lifetime. So how it's getting so big, I don't understand. Because if you just break it down and just go back to the basics, the basic is the consumer is not to blame. So I still feel like everybody should do what they want to do. And if you want to completely buy authentic and just enjoy and revel in that, that is totally okay. And I that is fine. Just I buy authentic. But that is not for me to down or downplay anybody else that wants to do anything else. It's still so ridiculous that I have to say that that's just how I feel about it. I just feel like something should just be known, right? Because everything is just not so black and white. There is a gray area. And I feel like, again, I will say that people have gotten so emotional and mad about the situation that you're letting the emotion control that energy instead of sitting down and honing in on the energies you need to create to further clear your mind to do the soul searching you need to do in order to make things right. And people now are so proud and so I say defiant because sometimes I do feel it defiant. They would never apologize for making somebody feel like crap. Even if they did, the blowback would be great and not awful. And you're like, you know what? I put my blame on the wrong person, and I am actually trying to go through this route, and I don't know what I was thinking to feel like people needed to not buy those things. You see what I'm saying? So, but you're not going to see that because people are too proud and too arrogant to do so. Because I hate to say it, but in this hobby, a lot of times those who have really nice dolls or sculptors that is really big in the community, if there is a consumer that wasn't happy, said something about it, they sort of got a little, pushed to the side. And that's the thing about business. Everybody is not going to like everything that you create. People have opinions, people like what they like. And I don't understand this mind thing that when I put something out here, now that I'm a well-known artist or sculptor, um, everybody is going to think I'm great. Is going to think this sculpt is great. The majority may think so, but there is still a minority that is going to think, no, that's just not my cup of tea. But are you supposed to get mad about it? I'm pretty sure everyday people, we have choices. And even sculptors, they go to stores, they go to places, and they have choices of what they like and don't like. They have a brand that they like over another brand. So why are you trying to take that away from a person? And yes, I understand that this company is, taking your again, your hard work and making money from it. But I feel like there is a loophole somewhere that needs to be found. And the consumer should not be the one banished or getting um, demoralized for that. And I say that because that's exactly what happening. They're starting to really just bully people. And that's not right. I've seen so many people say, well, I'm ashamed to put my doll up because people are going to, make me feel a certain way. I don't know what to do because people are going to make me feel a certain way. That is the wrong way to feel by always going first and foremost, say, well, people is going to. Don't worry about the people, worry about what makes you happy. One of the things that I used to teach my children all the time, people think selfish is such an awful word, but it's really not to an extent because the word self is in there and you have to think about yourself sometimes. Because if you're not happy or you're not full, how are you going to help someone else? They always say, how are you going to pour into someone else's cup if you don't have enough for your own self? So you have to put good energy into yourself. And the thing that a lot of these sculptors are not understanding is a lot of people are, get into this hobby because they may be introverted. I'm an introvert, but I have no issues with a lot of other stuff. I just like time to myself. but um but they're introverted because of how people made them feel. They don't really like to deal with people on a basis of how things were and things like that. So you may be opening an old wound that someone hasn't really healed from yet, and you're just throwing salt on it. That is wrong. You're taking it out again on the wrong person. But to sum everything up, like I said, I just wanted to do a part two, um, and say that I did end my account. And again, I'm a channel about positive energy. Anyone can share their dolls with me. I will enjoy them because it's about the emotion behind the doll, why you love the doll, what it means to you, and how it makes you feel, and the happiness that it imposes on you. That's what I care about. Not that you got it from somewhere and it cost you thousands of dollars or it didn't. I'm not worried about the monetary value. That's not my concern. I just want to keep myself in a happy space as well. So I hope this video finds you in good light, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.